Welcome to Entertainment Tech.
We have the latest for you in celebrity gossip, fashion styles, and more. Welcome to the Celeb Chat segment. I'm Maria Berkowitz.
And I'm Elena Jones. We'll be starting with the latest gossip.
Jay-Z is having a pretty great 2017 so far. In addition to expecting twins with wife Beyonce, it was announced on Wednesday that the rapper will be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame this summer, making him the first ever rapper to be inducted. According to BBC News, quote, "Songwriters are eligible for induction when they have written hit tracks for 2 decades," end quote. Nile Rodgers, the guitarist who announced the inductees on NBC, said, quote, "It's massive. He has changed the way that we listen to music. He's changed the way that we have fun," end quote. Songwriters Hall of Fame co-chairs Kenneth Gamble and Leon Huff and President Linda Moran said, quote, "We are thrilled to once more have the opportunity to preside over the event that recognizes the convergence of songcraft and musical performance at the very highest level," end quote. The inductees will be honored at the 48th Annual Induction and Awards Dinner held this June.
Today Show host and Virginia Tech's own Hoda Kotb surprised Today Show audiences when she announced she is now a mother to daughter Haley Joy through adoption. Hoda called into the Today Show last week to give them the news. Matt Lauer says she will be one of the most fantastic moms she can imagine. Hoda's on-air partner, Kathy Lee Gifford, said that Hoda was made to be a mom. Born on Valentine's Day, Hoda called her daughter the love of her life. Hoda has been absent from the Today Show for a few weeks, and now audiences know why. Hoda explains she chose the name Haley because of Halley's Comet, which is only visible from Earth every 75 years. She chose the middle name Joy because she brings so much joy to her life. Hoda, who moved in with her boyfriend Joel Schiffman last year, was previously married to University of New Orleans tennis coach Berzis Kanga. The two divorced in 2007 after just 2 years of marriage and no children. She did not reveal if her current boyfriend is involved with the adoption. She has always loved children, and now she can finally say she's a child of her own. Congratulations to the new mom.
A video was released on Tuesday that shows a plane piloted by Harrison Ford mistakenly fly very low over an airliner with 110 people aboard. The video shows the 74-year-old Star Wars and Indiana Jones star mishap at the John Wayne Airport in Orange County, and it lasts for about 45 seconds. In it, an American Airlines 737 is taxiing very slow. According to Fox News, quote, "Ford's yellow single-engine Aviat Husky zooms in from the right of the frame, flying very low over the airliner and casting its shadow down the middle of the bigger place before landing on the taxiway," end quote. The reason for Ford's mistake has not been released yet, but the Federal Aviation Administration is investigating the incident. Apparently, Ford has had several other close calls and one serious accident of March of 2015. So how do you feel about Harrison Ford almost crashing a plane again?
I think it's so crazy. Like, he should definitely just stick to acting.
I know.
I just can't believe, especially since he just crashed a plane last year, too.
Yeah, in 2015 he almost did. Or no, he did, and it was like a big accident.
Yeah. That's crazy to me.
I know, I feel.
Well, that's it for Celeb Chat. Stay tuned to see our reporters talk to students about the Grammys.
Hi, I'm Justice Smith, and we're at Squire Student Center to ask students what they thought about this Grammys. Did you tune into the Grammys this year?
Of course.
What was your favorite performance at the Grammys?
My favorite performance was the Prince tribute with Bruno Mars. I really thought he did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I like that one too. What did you think about Adele winning Album of the Year over Beyonce?
Well, I agree with her statement. Maybe Beyonce should have won, but I feel that since the award is based more on not just how well it did on the radio, but also record sales and album sales and streaming, I think that Adele rightfully won because if I'm not mistaken, Beyonce's album was only available on or through Tidal at first, so that gave her a very limited audience. So, based on what is required to win, I think Adele fairly won.
That's an interesting way to look at it. Well, thank you for answering those questions.
No problem.
Awesome. We have a good one. And you watched the Grammys this year?
I did.
And what was your favorite performance of this year's Grammys?
Beyonce. Definitely Queen Bee.
Why?
She's just so beautiful and elegant, and no matter what, it's always a great performance. Like, Beyonce's never done a bad performance, so.
Yeah, I'm sure Queen Bee has a bunch of fans out there. So what did you feel about Adele winning over Beyonce for Album of the Year?
I personally love both, and I listened to both albums literally nonstop when they came out. And Adele just has such a beautiful voice, so I'm very happy for her that she won. And I think Adele is nothing but elegance and class, so I'm really happy for her.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
We have a good one. Thank you. My name is Justice Smith here at Squire Student Center, reporting for Virginia Tech Entertainment Tech.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Entertainment Tech. I'm Riley Wyant.
And I'm D'Angelo Haynes with your latest fashion news. A new month and possibly a new closet. Welcome back, fellow Hokies, to a warmer Blacksburg. Let 2017 not only be a fresh start for you, but also your closet. If you hadn't done so yet, it's time to switch your closet up. It's about time you shuffled through your closet and give those too tight, no longer worn items, or items that still have price tags, to a Goodwill or non-profit organization. An alternative to giving away your favorite sweater that may be ripped is to upcycle it into a trendy circle scarf, DIY leg warmers, or add some suede elbow patches for a modern look. For jeans you may no longer wear or may be too big, you can reinvent them by sewing the inseam, which will make them more fitted for your body. If you don't think you're creative enough for this project, don't worry. Pinterest will provide you great inspiration, and YouTube is a great site to use for step-by-step tutorials. For the DIYs, whether you create some trendy lace-up jeans or distressed t-shirt, be sure to show off your upcycled pieces. Remember that we Hokies not only invent the future, but also the present.
Ever feel like you need a shopping break in between classes? Aerie is hosting an event featuring their spring collection this Monday and Tuesday on the drill field. This is a prime opportunity to get those last-minute bathing suits, bras, undies, clothes, and more before spring break arrives. The event will have a pop-up shop, food, music, a DIY station, and an Instagram photo booth. Aerie model Iskra will be at the photo booth on Monday during the afternoon to talk with students and get pictures. Stop by and get in the spring shopping spirit.
Season's greetings from a hopeful spring. Whether you're still wearing your bean boots or switched into Birkenstocks, the weather has certainly changed. Since New York Fashion Week and other runway shows have included mixtures of abstract prints, colors, textures, and floral accents all throughout their clothes, designers plan to introduce more affordable options so get ready to shop till you drop. Take those distressed jeans or shorts and pair them with your favorite sneakers or high tops with light knitted cardigans, muscle tees, and t-shirts. Since Strasburg's weather certainly does change, be sure to throw on that light fleece jacket or a Nordic jacket to stay a bit warm in the morning and night. When it heats up during midday, you can rock your light jacket and flannels on the waist.
We all can admit that we spend way too much time admiring our favorite stars in their glamorous wardrobes. However, outfit choices get even more interesting when our favorite celebrities are expecting. Celebs such as Beyonce, Natalie Portman, Blake Lively, and Chrissy Teigen are all known for rocking the baby bump no matter what they're wearing. Beyonce slayed yet again in a golden shimmering Peter Dundas gown and topped it off with a giant fan tiara at the Grammys. Natalie Portman's baby bump made its debut in Vanity Fair this past month as she modeled different dresses and drapes. My personal favorite maternity moment in fashion was Blake Lively's baby bump and her pale yellow Gucci gown. How did they pull it off and make pregnancy look so easy? The world may never know. So, Beyonce at the Grammys in that gown while pregnant, I was like, wow, you rock it, girl.
Absolutely, she was serving a goddess look. It was absolutely stunning as well. And not only Beyonce, but I think we should pay attention to Blake Lively as well. Not only did she star in The Age of Adeline, but also she made great looks in her actual pregnancy wear and also in Gossip Girl, which I think is a statement in itself.
Yes, I know. Them in those gowns, always slaying the fashion world. Well,
absolutely.
That's all for fashion news. Stay tuned to see our reporters talk to students about local restaurants.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm with Sam today at Student Squire Center asking students about their favorite restaurants in Blacksburg.
So, which is your favorite restaurant in Blacksburg?
I really like Cabo.
So, what do you really love about Cabo?
It was actually the first restaurant I went to with my friends when I first came here, and we go back a lot just because the food is good.
Okay, so if I would like to ask you to rate it out of 5, so how much would you give it?
A 4.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Which is your best restaurant in Blacksburg?
I love Cafe de Bangkok.
Okay, so what do you really like about it?
Their food is like really awesome. They give you a lot of food, which is really nice. I love their pad thai. So.
Okay, so if I would like to ask you, to rate it out of 5, so how much would you give it?
Probably a good 5. Yeah.
That's really awesome. Thank you. Hey guys, so if I would like to ask you about your favorite restaurant, which would that be?
For me, it would definitely be Greens because you can get sushi, salad, and shawarma from the same place, which is amazing. So.
What about you?
For me, it would be Gillies because I absolutely love the ambience there.
Okay, so like, what do you really like about it other than food?
I kind of like the environment of Greens. Like, there's like a lot of like exposed wood, which I really like.
What about you?
I would say that I like the environment too, the way that the tables are set up and their decorations that they have there, and the people there are really friendly.
Okay, if I like ask you to rate it out of 5, so how much would you give it?
Oh, def a 5.
Cool. I would give it a 5 too.
That's awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We had great feedbacks today from students about their favorite restaurants in Blacksburg. See you next time.
So first I'm going to start off with foundation. And I'm going to mix the Lancome 24-hour makeup with the Makeup Forever poured by whatever this is.
Yeah. I don't know. They recommended it at Sephora.
And then this. I'm using a beauty sponge, just pat in the makeup. And since this is an everyday look, you want to use a makeup sponge because it provides coverage. Because I kind of want your freckles to show through. And then I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer just under the eyes. I'm not going to do any contouring because this is just an everyday look. And first you want to warm up the product with your fingers. Because concealer tends to be more thicker than foundation, and then pat it out with it. Next, get a big fluffy brush and some loose powder, and just set the face. Then I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Fade blush. Ooh, fancy. And Expose, just use any mauvey pink, just on the apples of the cheek. Get an angled powder brush, just using a bronzer just on the hollows of your cheek, just to bronze up the face. And with the small angled brush and the Anastasia Glow Kit, I'm going to be using the shade Moonstone just to highlight your face. Mark a C, tip of your nose, and your cornea. A small, dense domed brush, get the same highlight you used, and brighten up in your cornea. Next you're going to use an eyeliner brush, an angled eyeliner brush, and a dark eyeshadow. We're just using this dark brown for today. And whatever setting spray you use, we're just using the Urban Decay setting spray. In the back of your hand, spray it a little. Pick up some product, swirl it around, and use it as eyeliner. This will provide a more natural look than liquid liner, just for a softer look. And right now we're just using the L'Oreal Million Lashes. And next for the brows, I'm just using a NYX micro pencil and then just brush out your brows. And using light strokes just naturally fill in the sparse areas. Because you don't want a too defined crown for this look. And then just brush it. And then you want to set the brows in place with just a brow gel. I'm using the L'Oreal brow. And then using just a clear gloss. And there you have it. An everyday bronze makeup look.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self, and I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
So they say it's a man's world? I don't see anybody's name on it.
While they were doing their thing, we slowly changed all that.
Today, women can do anything men can do. And there's one thing we're even better at.
Hi, this is Delaney Hall from VTTV at Squires asking Virginia Tech students what they think about the new 50 Shades of Grey movie. So you guys both saw the movie. What are your main thoughts?
It was pretty good. I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot of, sexual activity going on.
Well, compared to the first movie, was there any differences in the major plot lines or too much plot, too little plot?
There was definitely a lot of plot, but I thought it was going to be more of like a stalker film because in the trailers it was a lot of the girl was like following her around, and that was kind of just a side note. It was more focused on the relationship, which was okay, I guess.
Okay, so it came on Valentine's Day. Did you guys see it together, or?
We did see it together.
You had like a cute little date night with each other?
Well,
that's awesome.
So we had a bonding night. So.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Okay. So you guys both saw the movie. Compared to the first one, did you like this one better or worse or what?
I like the second one way better, definitely, because it had more of a plot and was more interesting.
Yes, plot is definitely very important in a movie.
Yeah.
So did you read any of the books?
Yeah, I read all three of them.
Oh, wow. So books or movie, which one's better?
Books, for sure. They definitely, I don't know, the emotion with them and stuff like that. It's easier to read than, just seeing their facial expressions on the camera on TV.
Yes, I definitely agree. So overall, what were your main thoughts, comebacks from the movie, just in general?
I think it was very dramatic and almost too dramatic for me, but a lot of people liked it and I liked it too. And overall, good rating.
Cool. What about you?
I thought overall it was a really good movie, but some parts were just really awkward, and you felt awkward as a viewer. But I think it was really well done. It must be hard for the actors to be in that position.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks, guys.
No problem.
I'm Delaney Hall at Squires with Entertainment Tech.
We're back with the on-screen scoop, and I'm Nicole Gabe.
And I'm Caroline Cleary.
You may know actor Jamie Dornan because of his famous performance in the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy, but Jamie has taken on a newer and darker role as a serial killer in the recent Netflix original series, The Fall. Critics and audiences alike call The Fall a gripping and compelling crime drama that you cannot step away from. Gillian Anderson stars as Stella Gibson, a cold and efficient detective who is doing anything in her power to catch Jamie Dornan's character, Paul Spector. The tension builds more and more as Paul toys with Detective Gibson during her investigation. If you are searching for a show that is provocative and thrilling, then search no longer. All 3 seasons of The Fall are available for streaming on Netflix.
An American musical and romantic comedy everyone must see is La La Land. The film stars Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. Emma Stone is a musician and aspiring actress who meets and falls in love in Los Angeles. Ryan Gosling is a pianist and trying his hardest to keep real jazz alive. La La Land was actually written in 2010, but the director, Damien Chazelle, couldn't find a studio willing to finance the production. After the release of the film, it received critical acclaim and was regarded as one of the best films of 2016. The film also received a record of 14 nominations at the 89th Academy Awards. Many predict that La La Land will win Best Picture and Best Director in 2017. La La Land is a film that will help you escape reality and imagine living through the character's eyes. Go to our local Blacksburg movie theater and check out La La Land.
The new crime documentary that you need to see is The 13th. Directed by Ava DuVernay, The 13th explores the intersection of race and mass incarceration in the United States. This film is filled with facts that will make you rethink your views on the justice system. Did you know that the United States holds 5% of the world's population, but we also hold 25% of people incarcerated in the entire world? A topic that is largely discussed in this film is how the war on drugs is primarily focused more on the minorities and how big corporations are making money from mass incarceration. The 13th has told such an effect on people's views that it is nominated for an Academy Award. If you would like to see what all the buzz is about, then watch The 13th on Netflix.
Planet Earth 2 debuts this Saturday on BBC America with eye-popping experiences. It was shot in 4K ultra-high definition, which will allow viewers to see full details of the documentary. The series is made up of 6 episodes plus the compilation episode. Viewers will witness animals in their natural habitats, in islands, mountains, jungles, deserts, grasslands, and even cities. You will see animals such as flamingos, lions, koala bears, and many more. Planet Earth 2 took over 3 years to make, and there's no question about how amazing it'll be. Make sure to check out the new Planet Earth 2 series on BBC this Saturday. So, have you seen La La Land?
I haven't seen it yet. I honestly have to admit, I tried to watch it yesterday on an illegal site, but I can't find it anywhere, and I think it's because it's so popular, you know, like no one's posting it online, but I've been dying to see it.
Yeah, definitely. I saw it this past week, and at the beginning it was a little slow, but at the end it becomes a really good love story, and I loved the end. It was a really good movie, and if you love musicals, I definitely advise it.
I think that's what I've been realizing from people. Like, my whole family saw it, and we're big musical people, so I feel like if you're into musicals, then you're going to absolutely love it. If you're not, then you're going to think it's a little overhyped. That's what I've been getting from
I agree.
Everyone's distinctions from it. But
definitely.
Well, that's it for Entertainment Tech. We'll see you next week.